What national wooden beehive should I buy? Well, here at Simon the Beekeeper, we like to try and offer the full range depending on your budget and your preference. So here they are. Here is the value, the cedar and the premium there in order. They look remarkably the same, and they are, to be perfectly honest with you. The only difference is the kind of wood, and wood is very expensive, so the value is actually under £100. We managed to keep it under 100, which is important for me, to try and introduce people who maybe haven't got a lot of money to spend and want to try and do some beekeeping. This is the cedar, which is over £200, and then there's the middle range premium hive on the end there, which is just over £100. So what do you get for your money? They're all very similar. You get an assembled roof and an assembled floor. Be careful of that, because not all flat packed hives come with these two assembled, and to be honest, they are a bit of a nightmare to put together. The boxes are relatively easy, and I've got a video on that that comes with instructions, and we even offer an assembly service. So they've all got these roofs, which have got the breather vents there to allow ventilation, but obviously there's no predators going to be coming out of there, and the bees can't get out of there as well. You'll also get a crown board with your National Hive, with these two porta bee escapes for when you're honey harvesting, hopefully later in the season. You'll get two supers with important steel runners. All the hives come with steel runners, so they'll glide easily when you're manipulating and inspecting. You also get a queen excluder with your hive, brood box with the runners again, as I've said, and then here you have the floor, varroa mesh floor assembled, like I said. This is made of a softer fir wood, no problem, I use these myself. However, it will need preserving, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in a minute. This is a more traditional cedar hive. It is actually Western cedar and not British, so it is quite dense, and it's got this natural resin in it, which means you don't necessarily have to preserve it, although some beekeepers do. If you've spent a lot of money, this is over £200, you might want to make it look its best. If you don't preserve it, it'll just go a bit of a grey colour, but they will last you pretty much a lifetime if you look after them. And here on the end, we've got the premium hive, which if I just come down here, it's made with a dense pine wood, so it's substantial. It's got a deeper roof. This is over £100. The advantage of a deeper roof is you've got a cavity there big enough to put a feeder in, and the floor comes with a varroa drawer. A little bit finally about preserving. If you ask a beekeeper what wood preserver should I use, it's one of them where ask two beekeepers and you'll get about 3 answers. It's that much to your preference. Personally, that's all I can say, is I would use one of these spray bottles, an old spray bottle, and I would find an insect friendly wood preserver, which is usually water based. That's a sort of a guide. And I would just literally spray my hive like this, maybe a couple of coats, maybe take the roof off and give it all just on the outside, a couple of coats once every 2 years. That's literally how simple it is. Okay, I hope that helps.